The government's plastic bag tax came into effect today, so from now on, shoppers need to pay an extra 50 cents per bag at over 2,000 retail outlets.
Well, Environment Secretary Edward Yau said the scheme got off to a good start, but it still has its critics. ATV's Anne Choi explains.
If you went to the supermarket today, then you may have found yourself forking out an extra $1 or $2 for plastic bags if you didn't take your own. That's because the new Plastic Bag Levy Scheme went into effect from midnight last night at around 2,800 shops across the city. Shops registered under the scheme will no longer hand out plastic bags for free, but charge shoppers 50 cents for each one they ask for. The levy, which was passed by the Legislative Council last July, is the first scheme to be implemented under something called the Product Eco-Responsibility Ordinance. The aim is to reduce the amount of waste and ease pressure on the city's 3 landfills, which are running out of space. It should also mean less litter on Hong Kong streets and in the countryside. Even though it's only the first day, it seems to be working already, with some people praising the idea.
I think it's okay. It'll make people stop taking as many plastic bags as they do now.
Yes, because then it actually does motivates people to use environmentally bags.
Others didn't seem bothered about forking out extra cash.
I'd quite happily pay for a bag if I haven't got one with me, and I'm happy to bring my own.
Environment Secretary Edward Yau visited shops in Shao Kei Wan and Causeway Bay to see how the scheme was doing.
Things seem to be getting very smoothly. 7 to 8 out of 10 people walking into a supermarket brought their own shopping bag.
While the feedback has been mostly positive, so-called green groups have accused the government of not doing enough to inform the public about the scheme, as some people didn't seem to be aware of it. They also say some manufacturers have been exploiting what they believe is a loophole, claiming there's been an increase in pre-packed supermarket products for shoppers who want to avoid the 50-cent tax. Yau said manufacturers have been asked not to do that.
I think it will be counterproductive because consumers are now willing to sort of contribute to this green movement by bringing their own bags. So don't sort of upset or undermine the plan.
The government estimates it will make around $200 million a year from the bag levy, but the money won't necessarily be used for conservation projects. Earlier, the government had said it didn't want shoppers to happily pay extra, thinking the cash would be used to help the environment, since that would defeat the purpose of the scheme. How effective will this plastic bag levy be? And is a 50-cent charge enough to discourage people of being wasteful? We'll get an indication of that in the days to come. But at least it's a start in the uphill battle to make Hong Kong a greener city. Anne Choi, ATV News.